There he was, the masked lion of the Aserai deserts, the guardian who became king. He sat on the snow-laid hills. I saw the legend manifest. The stories still held their sway of a demigod. No, a man. Just a man driven. The Khan had right to be wary, violent, and more importantly, respecting of such a man. When I was taken by him and his moving war bands of such mixed peoples, I saw the displaced men and women of the dying twinned empires, the gold seekers of Valandia, the glory hounds of Battania, the loud bears of Sturgia, all in his ranks, all seen equal to his original people. Even the dregs of society, bandits and thugs, walked with the sun's glint in their eyes, willing to follow his army and word. The Aserai that left their divine mad Unkid grew under Al-It rule, wearing his golden sun atop Crimson Sea with pride and the wariness of a folk that strode through wars like high waters. I felt something when I first fought this man, to be thrashed off my own horse, passed on to me by my father's father, my generations-long breeding that followed my family till now. And I, like many others, was dragged to follow in what we thought was the lion's conquest for glory beyond his station. Instead, we were witnesses. Witnesses to crimes of rabid thugs and opportunists raiding homes, villages, pushing on fronts forced upon the Sultan and his ever, if rightfully, vengeful generals. How he was so rich that as I first looked upon the war-weathered face one day, I saw how truly poor he was. A man that looked like he had little else but the subjects under his khanate, even as they threw themselves to the advancing tides, two seas of this Partia al-It and the Khuzait crashing upon each other. While the other kingdoms loomed over us, this campaign was between two Khans, the lion and the tiger. When the lioness that held the lion's fury fell in the siege, as beautifully violent and gracefully memorable, when her body fell and her guard of Aserai, of Valandian, of Imperial-born and others more came to her as if a fallen sister, I knew who was worthy of my allegiance. And so, when I saw my Sultan sway his glaive out and his voice carried over the cold, howling winds, I answered with a wolf's cry, I am Taiyang, son of Togon, grandson of Sasha. Whilst I was once of Manchug's Khan's guard, I am the Ishkas Sultan's guard, and I, with my fellow Khuzait, with horse, blade, and arrow, meet our former kin in glorious battle. For the Sultan, for the Ishkas, for the people united under the golden sun. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-It in Bannerlord. Opportunists, the lot of them. Partia does not forget how and when this war against the Khuzait started. When he was warring in the far northwest, the messengers did come, warning of the massive horde and the many sieges and the aggression of the horse lords. And look, see how our hero has punished their hubris. And now, like the craven they are, the Imperials and Aserai declare their intentions as the Sultan is otherwise preoccupied. He will punish them in kind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. Indeed, we find ourselves in a deeper and deeper pit than ever before. The only good fortune, it seems, is the fact that the Battanians haven't... I don't know why I said it. I don't know why I just jinxed us. But the Battanians have decided to keep the peace, the second peace, the post-marital peace, I suppose we could call it, for now. If they were to declare war upon us, we'd be in a deep pit that I don't think we'd be able to climb out of for generations to come. The Aserai, with what little land they hold, have declared war upon us. The Western Empire, a couple of sessions ago now, have declared war upon us. The Khuzait, of course, continue to war with us as well. We have no option. We cannot seek peace. Our council does not support or seek peace with any of these aggressors. Our vassals are not interested. Perhaps they think that we can take on all three of these kingdoms at once. And to be fair, looking purely at the numbers, perhaps. I mean, The Aserai have next to nothing. The Western Empire are pitiful as well. And the Khuzait, compared to what they once were, a fraction of that might is all that remains. But these wars come from many directions, and our own vassals have been struggling lately. Erinix has his army, at present moving to defend Myzea from what we assume to be Aserai aggression, and off in the distance, Audhan over here, at the moment is traveling to Hongard Castle, was previously fleeing what we can assume to be Western Imperial forces. We are spread thin. Many of our vassals have been taken prisoner, do not forget. These wars against the Khuzait have been quite expensive in that way. I believe with these 3 vassals of ours who are prisoners, that is approximately 300 to potentially, 500 perhaps soldiers that are not fighting for us at present. And beyond that still, some of our vassals were only recently freed from their imprisonment. They only recently escaped, and so we're still waiting for them to, again, strengthen up and acquire a party and start venturing forth and partaking in these wars once again. So I don't feel as confident as my vassals do for quite a few reasons, but I think still, while I'm not as confident as them, perhaps, I am still confident that we will be fine. Our current distraction, however, is at Of Castle and this conspiracy that continues to grow stronger and stronger. Now, many of you have suggested that we should just ignore it, just leave it be, and it'll be fine. I assure you, it will not. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. If the conspiracy triggers, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I've seen a lot of theories as to what happens when the conspiracy triggers, and even if the bare minimum of those conspiracies takes place, it would imply that the Battanians would declare war on us, and that's basically the end of everything if we're not able to seek peace in any direction should that happen. But I'm going to leave it at that. We have to take care of this conspiracy. It is a must. So let's get to it. Let's not waste any more time over here. Let's go ahead and actually, I think, disband our entire army minus members of our family so that they're able to form, members of our family, I should say, members of our clan, but they're able to potentially form their own army. Now, we are deep in enemy territory right now. Oh, man. We got the Western Empire, we got the Aserai with Khuzait. We are deep in enemy territory. We are headed up to Of Castle. I would like to get there sooner rather than later. But I wonder if letting all these parties loose over here... No, you know what? It's probably a bad idea. All it takes is one misstep, and they will be horribly engaged. So let's make our way over to Of Castle a little bit first, and then we'll split this army apart when we get to relative safety by Ressos Castle or something like that. And that way our parties here will be able to recruit some reinforcements. They'll be able to hopefully form an army of their own, if not here, then somewhere. That's my primary hope. That's the primary reason I want to disband my own army, so that another vassal army can be formed, and hopefully they'll get some work done while I'm distracted up north over here at Of Castle. And then I, with my own clan's worth of parties, will be able to hopefully push back down south, eliminate once and for all the Aserai, and perhaps take Atrion Castle while headed there, and then we can turn our attention to the Western Empire and perhaps stay focused here while our vassals take care of our other enemies. Now, what do we have going on over here? Dubold, Nerik. Again, I could chase after some of these individuals, but is there really any point? They just serve as distractions. And as some of you have said, everything will serve as a distraction, as Myzea has been doing. But again, as some of you have said, just ignore it. We have our vassals, in fact, wonderfully responding to the evolving situation, so we can stay focused up over here at Of Castle. So let's continue up there, and let's keep an eye on Audhan as well, traveling to Kasira. All the way to Kasira, eh? Hopefully just picking up a couple of troops, and then hopefully joining us in one of the many fronts that we have. Go ahead and speed up time over here. I'm hoping to get a lot accomplished today. We'll see how things progress. Obviously, there are, as I was literally just saying, many distractions at times. Sikanis of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Peribard, the Brave of the Ishkas. Peribard, where are you? Thought he was nearby. Well, I mean, if he's taken on an engagement and it's gone well, then I'm not going to complain about that. Let's keep moving over here. And I think we're just about ready to, yes, let everybody run free. So let's go ahead and disband our army. Yes, it's a little waste of influence. It does, I mean, it means that we had a bit more cohesion we could use, but I think it's better to do it this way. So Guzid, Asala, Nadea, Melkea, all of you, run free. Together, the 4 of us have a pretty formidable force. I think we'll be okay. And I can, of course, draw in some others too, if push comes to shove. Najin is at present with another army, but again, if push comes to shove, we can pull him into our own, and hopefully these numbers will be enough. I feel like our party alone, in fact, us and Peribard and Dheal, perhaps, are enough to take on some castles. You know what, Tulul? Run free. It'll be the three of us, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's continue on to Of Castle up over here. Relations improving. Oh, these guys, why are you headed down that way? That's not what I had in mind. That's not what I had in mind. Okay, well, hopefully that doesn't end up the worst possible way that it could. And hopefully a new army forms soon. Let's go ahead and get rid of this declaration of war notification. Up we go through the mountains. Again, I could stop at like Epicrotia or something like that, but I want to minimize my distractions over here. We're going to be taking this bridge. Now we're going up this way. The entrance to Epicrotia is up there. You know what? Like I said, minimizing my distractions. We could maybe stop over at this... Vartan has escaped. It's too bad. The closest place... I mean, I suppose I could have left some prisoners at Arisos Castle, gain some influence that way, but it is what it is. No use crying over spilt milk. Back over here, Aronix continues to move towards Myzea. It seems as though they have their battering ram ready, but not much else. And Odhan, tell me you are... Rather than to Kuyaz, okay. Seem to be doing alright over here. We're relatively well defended down over here, but all it takes is one misstep, one mistake, and it's all gone. Alright, over to Mekalovia. Pick up some recruits for the heal. We could make some purchases and whatnot as well. Or perhaps not. I'm not just going to buy iron ore pointlessly. We could drop off some items as well, I suppose. Not that these guys are all that wealthy, but lighten our load a little bit, I suppose. Move a little bit faster. Just marginally faster. Sure. Done here. There's no time to waste. We must move with haste. Okay, all done. Continue on to Of Castle. Peribard still is chasing after me with a speed of 3.6. Our speed is, what, 2.5. He should be able to close the gap, unless he keeps getting distracted. Akadan of the Karakurgit of the Southern Empire has been taken prisoner by the Forest Bandits. Okay, fair enough. That is kind of irrelevant to us, I suppose. Keep moving here. We'll want to upgrade our party soon as well. Now again, hopefully this will act as an opportunity for us to improve our troops a little bit. 2 more days have passed. Okay, tournament stuff going on over here. Up to Of Castle, let's go. Now it's not at Of Castle, it is near Of Castle. Relations continue to improve with Wahan the Scorpion. Ataku of the Khuzait has been taken prisoner by the Steppe Bandits. That's promising. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Khuzid is gathering an army near Samatha. Okay, excellent. That's what I needed here. Khuzid. Oh. Right by Myzea. Oh, looks like the siege of Myzea has been lifted out of fear of Aronix's army. Ah, it was indeed the Aserai. Nukar's army has been engaged. Hopefully that'll go well. We must stay focused up over here, though. Come on now. Nukar and Talas have been taken prisoner. Good stuff. Okay. I was worried the quest was over. Oh, it must be this hideout up over here. Oh, of course. It had to be even further away. Of course. Of course. We have 10 days left over here. Okay, fair enough. 1983. These numbers are too high. These numbers are too high. Up to the hideout we go. Quickly as possible. Almost tempted to let the heel loose over here momentarily. If only to get to this hideout, you know, a little bit faster. You know what? Let's do it. So, I don't know how much of a difference that'll make. Oh, quite a bit of a difference, actually. Doubled our speed nearly. Now, before we dive in, we have to wait until nightfall, don't we? God damn it. 1986. I just want to keep an eye on this number and how much it's impacted by our attack over here. Tesnor and Justin of Ishkas have escaped or been ransomed. Good stuff. Hopefully we can regain some of our strength. Wait until nightfall. It's not too long now. It's not too long. Relations continue to improve. I imagine... Well, it could be countless reasons for that. Before we dive in, though, let us improve our party. And let's hope to improve them further with this assault. Hope to prevent this conspiracy from triggering, as it were. Trust me on this one, folks. Trust me on this one. Mercenary guard, yeah, sure. A little irrelevant. We'll probably leave them behind as garrison somewhere anyway. Upgrade you. Yep, you as well. And these Khan's Guard too. Go for you and for... Sure, I would like some more Darkhan as well. They're pretty impressive. They're pretty formidable. More Forest Bandits, more Highwaymen, Line Breakers. Good stuff, good stuff. Lots of prisoners willing to join. Good stuff. Alright, fantastic. Yeah, we make a pretty formidable force entirely on our own, so we don't need a massive army riding with us at all times. Small army, though, is not a bad idea, just in case we get attacked by a different army. So, okay, before we attack, 1986 is where we sit. 1986. Let's see how much of a difference this makes. I will bring with me 8 Fian champions. That feels like a bit much. Let's go with 5 Fian champions, and we need some melee troops as well. Well, actually, hold on. Let's not do the champions over here. Let's go with the tier down, because I want to use this as an opportunity to train them, obviously. So the Fian themselves, they'll become champions after today, hopefully. 5 of you. And perhaps we should get with us some billmen. Maybe not a bad idea. We're up against, what is it, Sea Raiders? I think we want some shields over here. Valandian infantry, Valandian footmen, watchmen, Valandian swordsmen. Sure. Go with 3 Valandian swordsmen and 1 what? We could have ourselves a... Again, I want to go with somebody who has a shield, and preferably will stay as infantry. We could try 1 billman and just see how they perform. Or why not a vulgar? Sure, why not? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? A lot. A lot is the worst that could happen. All right, I got my sword and board. Oh man, it must be freezing. Go. Job done over here. Ooh. Okay, let's make sure you are firing at will. Our archers up over here, infantry up over there. Let's go. Get you guys into a shield wall. Get you guys into a loose formation. Archers have arrived, but they're not firing. There we go. Get to work over here. Come on now. Oh, nice. Beautiful. That's right. Focus on me. Focus on me. Excellent. I will protect my men. Absolute fool. He took an arrow to the throat and is still fighting. Good for him. Down he goes. Excellent. Well done, men. I don't think our archers can fire from up over here. I suspect. But if they could... Honestly, in these conditions, I'm surprised they're able to fire at all. Ah, look at that, man. Alright, wonderful, beautiful. They're able to fire from over here. I don't know with what accuracy. Probably not much. Now, you know what? That patrol is taking this man away. Alright, let's keep moving. Like his patrol path. Come on now. There's this man over here. There's 2 of them over here. Infantry line formation. Let's go. Gotta move a little bit faster. Good stuff. Good stuff. Firing down over here. And at those guys by the boats as well. There we go. Finally, they've engaged. Beautiful. Despite their shields, I think we'll be fine. Oh, look at that. Fair enough. Not the greatest accuracy, but, you know, points for trying. Oh, look at that. Scored a hit there. Well done, man. Well done. Well done indeed. Need to move forward. I believe I've seen more. Yeah, there's at least 1 more over there. The archers up. We're about halfway through the defenders of this camp. Move quickly now, quickly now. Moving up over here. Infantry right behind. This is great training for our archers. Once we get inside, it'll be hopefully good training for our infantry. Come on now. Believe in you. Nice! Scored a good hit there. Good stuff, good shooting. Oh, come on now. You got him from a greater distance. We'll drop him now. Come on now. Coming straight towards them. No, no, focus on me, man. There we go. Look at that. scoring those shots, not hurting me at all. Beautiful. Alright, time to go up top, I think. Go ahead and get our infantry following me. The archers moving up as well. Nobody left down over here. Yep. The archers up over here. What do we have? Oh, quite a few of them. So let's go ahead and wait for our soldiers to arrive, actually. Want to make sure I don't get fully surrounded and absolutely slaughtered over here. And they'll come to us. Our champions start firing. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, let's get in here. Try not to lose any soldiers this time around. Good stuff. And the Fian, even in melee. Focusing down on that man over there, fair enough. Move him a little bit closer. Position over here. Not too many of them left now, I imagine. And of course, we'll be dueling the conspiracy leader. This matter is personal. Looks like he's coming through. Alright, infantry up over here, ready to ambush, I suppose you could say. If the opportunity is even given. Come on, now drop this man. There we go. Good stuff. You guys are moving into melee as well? Sure, let's get in here. Good stuff. Wonderfully done, man. Another one down. Beautiful. What's left? Follow me. I'm just ready for someone to come screaming at me, just running at me, you know, like that one time a few times ago. Archers follow me as well. Keep our eyes peeled. Not get surprised over here. We're okay, all good here. Those are just arms racks, okay. I was worried that was actually a person sitting down. Come on now, where are you? Coward hiding from me, probably in there. Almost certainly in there. Nope. Nope, looks like I was mistaken. This is where I was previously charged from. You know, for a bunch of bandits, they keep their camps pretty consistent. Where is the last man? I assume it's the last man. Back out over here. Where? Okay, interesting. 2 of them left. There's 2 of them left. I wish my athletics was a little bit higher. It would be, would make this a lot faster. I could just go ahead and say, charge, and they will find our enemy. Oh, okay. Go for it. They have this sixth sense allowing them to know exactly where our enemies are. With just 2 left, it shouldn't be that difficult. Alright, now hang in there. Come on, now your Sultan's an older man. Wait for your king, damn it. Nah. I'm perfectly fine with him being so eager. Oh. Good shot. Who did you... Where... What? Who did you kill? Yes, that's what makes an excellent archer, is being able to spot the enemy before... Oh my god. Okay, that's horrifying. It's like through the nose, and it is propping his head up. That is genuinely horrifying. Up that way, of course. Well done. Lanian Swordsman got the last kill there. Now it is time for us to duel their leader. Bring an end to this nonsense. Quite a few of them. We might be fine in an all-out battle, but no, like I said, this is a personal matter. Keep our men safe. Well, well. Isn't this the famous Partia? You've been a thorn at our side for a while now. It's good that you are here. It spares us from searching for you. Talk is cheap. If you really want me that bad, I challenge you to a duel. To hell with that. Why would I want to duel with you? There is an army waiting for you outside. If you win, I promise my army won't crush you. If I win, I will just kill you and let these poor excuses you call conspirators run away. I will duel you for your insolence. Die, dog! Yeah, we'll see who dies, buddy. Come on. Come on, there we go. Got first blood. Nice. And second blood. And third blood. Time to die, fool. Down he goes. Right across the shoulder there. Victory is mine. Good stuff. Almost everybody leveled up there. Are Vulgars at the top of the tier? Did I make a mistake there? Yeah, it's fine either way. Good stuff. No losses, no wounds. Lots of leveling up. Excellent. Excellent. Now we can return to grander things, I suppose. Sturgian peasants over here. Sure, let's take them on. Can I... Yeah, take them on. Can't take anybody else on over here. That's fine. Good stuff. And some loot, I'm sure, as well from this hideout. Yep. Some food included, it seems. Stuff. Good stuff. All done here. Relations increase with nearby notables, so that'll matter in the future. What matters right now is... Okay, you know what? That is not an insignificant reduction here. I don't know... It continuously goes up, though. So unless I get a bunch of those quests back to back to back to help me, I don't know how much that's going to make a difference. Alright, now who was it that was near me here? That I let go free? It was not Theo. Oh, it's Thalul. No, it must have been Theo. He's already a day and 7 hours away? Jeez, okay. Pull him back with us. And head back down south, I suppose, to strike at... Myzea has been kept safe. Guzid is going to a point. Oh, Karenya Castle is under siege. Are you kidding me? Erinix, where are you headed? Traveling to fight Kaon. Are you not going to rescue Karenya Castle? Where is Odhan? Calling to Kasira. Man, that's just the middle of nowhere. Where are you going? Trying to recruit, I assume? Okay, well that makes things a little challenging for me. I could make my way over to Karenya Castle. I doubt I would make it here in time. The siege camp seems to be completed. So we might lose Karenya Castle. So en route, perhaps I should strike at Atrion Castle, Gauss Castle, force the Aserai on the back foot, perhaps? Oh, who knows? Distract the Western Empire, perhaps? Well, let's make our way down. We know we have to head south, so let's do that, at the very least. And we'll see what opportunities present themselves as we do so. And Curion, are you worth speaking to? I need to figure out if I can get some more vassals as well. Who might be able to help. He is worth speaking to, actually. I doubt he will leave cheaply. But if he doesn't move too far off the path I need to take, then I'll try and speak to him. There's the heal arriving as well. Doing okay. Barter offers. I would rather not be bartering people. Oh. Come on now. Come on now, we're right next to each other. Again, this is still the direction I need to be going, more or less. A little off the path, but not the end of the world. And come here, go to the keep, and speak with Encurion. Partia, it's been a while. Indeed it has. We don't really seem to get along, but it'll be fine. Something I'd like to discuss. I have a proposal that may benefit... No. Candidly, what do you think of Caladog? I'm the rightful ruler. Like your support. I know you don't like me. Listen, though. Get along fine. This man is calculating and cruel. You may know me as a man of honor. Oh, 22% chance of critical success. No mention of failure. We get a critical failure. At least you didn't waste my time, Encurion. I must leave now. Nobody else to speak to? We could, I suppose, maybe pick up some recruits. No, I think the rest in our army did. Over at the tavern, we can get some watchmen, sure. And I suppose we could also sell some stuff off and maybe pick up some stuff as well. Let's go ahead and leave behind a bunch of these useless pieces of armor, if we could even call them that. Not really about the money here, more about the weight, the useless weight we're carrying around with us. Good stuff, good stuff. And the money obviously is a nice extra. Not going to complain about making money, obviously. That's one too many. There we go. All done here. Move on. We have enough food, I think. We have enough food for quite some time. Yeah, we're good. Leave and continue on downwards now. Would really like my armies to make some moves. Erinix going to Ostakan. Guzid is headed to Karenya Castle. I don't know if he'll make it in time. The assault might be starting very soon, actually. We'll see. And Odhan, I imagine, is he's up to something. We'll find out. Liana, are you worth speaking to? I imagine not. Nope. Tomlin of the Ishkas has been ransomed from the Khuzait. That's helpful. Another one freed, another one able to form a party and join an army and fight. Mina of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Sven. Good stuff. Escaped from captivity immediately afterwards. But at least its numbers removed from the war. Oh, Varen Castle is under siege. Are you kidding me? It was recently taken, so that means its garrison will not be powerful. Looks like Aldhan's army has actually fallen apart. Take a look over here. Yeah, it's just Erenix and Guzid that stand, both with decent amounts of cohesion. We're 590 strong. We are the closest to Varen Castle. It would be wise to respond and perhaps prevent any more Western Imperial successes. You know what? Guzid and Erenix are over here. So why don't we head to over here? They might not do exactly what I would like them to do, but they're there. They might, you know, they'll do something. There's nobody on this side. Gifor is worth speaking to. If he catches up with me, then I might speak with him, but of course he's going to slow down. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. There's more important things to tackle, I think. I genuinely don't think we have the money and equipment required to convince anybody to join us right now anyway. Keep moving. Relations continue to improve. I wish I could see where these guys are. Can't. Gotta go up and then around? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Hekard is gathering near Ukba. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Need to check as well. Okay, so it stays at 1919 until a quest comes up. That's good. That's good. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Jetea of the Khuzait, Aligin of the Khuzait, Boris and Bolat of the Khuzait have all been taken prisoner. Ulman and Akton of the Embers, who's serving the Khuzait, have been taken prisoner as well. That was a big battle and a big, big win for us. That is huge. That is huge. Not that anybody wants peace, but at least we are seeing some successes. Alright, let's go. Dying of old age. All good, all good. No nobles of ours or anything like that. Landians being taken prisoner by Sturgians. I forgot about that war. So preoccupied I am with our own. All good. Baron Castle, are you safe? Still not being assaulted. That's good. Again, I don't know if I have the numbers for this. Don't know if I have the numbers for this. Ooh. Vipon and Saratis. Both worth speaking to. A minor distraction, I suppose. Don't know where they're headed. It would have been great if they just stayed stuck there at Legetta. Baron Castle's under threat. Are we... There we go. A little worried because we were going up that way. Karakurgit have contracted to fight alongside the Western Empire. This is another concern as well, is all of these mercenaries are being scooped up. Sturgians and the Battanians have gone to war. Well, that's not going to be very good for the Sturgians. Ooh, Garios over here actually outnumbers us. Ira is here as well, though. That's good. We'll add to our numbers. Let's go. But unfortunately, Vipon is right behind us. 615 soldiers versus 284. We could wait. If they were to assault, some of our garrison over here would reduce their numbers. But I don't know if that's a worthwhile risk. They have quite a few trained archers, some infantrymen, some veteran archers. I feel like despite our reduced numbers, we would be able to overwhelm them with our superior tactics and quality of troops. It would be 590 plus 97, let's say 100. So 690 versus 700, let's say 720. Yeah, they would just barely outnumber us. I think I'm okay with those numbers. The militia would perhaps also join us. Oh, would you look at that? They have assaulted. Very well. Let's dive in then. Looks like Ira is diving in before me. I will come to assist. Karakurgit over here, taken prisoner by the forest bandits. Okay, that's promising. Let's take a look at our party over here. Help Varen Castle, but let's upgrade our soldiers en route and make sure they're able to, right, of course, cause as much damage as possible and perhaps also improve even further. I imagine some prisoners are also willing to join us as well. Seems to be the case. Another Darkhan. Palatine Guard. More Keshig. Spearmen. Lancers. Varyak Veterans. Good stuff. This is good. This is a good spread. A little bit of everything in that round, basically, of recruitment, if we can call it that. Done here. Let's dive into this battle. Help Varen Castle, of course. We didn't ride all this way for nothing. We do have some upgrades as well that I should really investigate. Because, obviously it helps, right? Not just me, but the troops that I'm leading as well. Hard knock. Polearm attacks that deal over 25% damage have 25% chance to knock opponents down. Okay, infantry troops in the party you are leading gain +3 hit points. That's huge. Versus movement speed differences. You know what? Hard knock is the way to go. Plus, it ties into what we were doing last session, knocking people off their horses. So hard knock it shall be. And who else over here? Parabard the Brave can improve his stewardship. Interesting. Drill Sergeant, I suppose, is the way to go. All troops gain +2 daily experience points. That sounds good to me. Compared to this, which is more like a governor's thing and focus on tier 4+ troops. I like Drill Sergeant much better. All done here, I believe that is everybody. Yeah. Good stuff. Now we help. We must... Oh. These guys didn't even follow. And yeah, the militia is joining us as well. I just hope they don't go charging forth like fools. Let us attack. This should be a relatively simple victory. But again, it's about momentum. We don't want to take any significant losses, of course. Take up our usual formations. It is pitch black. I hope this battlefield favors us. Let's begin. Ooh, interesting. The formation is also, I think, one of the newer formations, as it were. I believe there's been an update to how initial formations work on the battlefield. And get you into a loose formation as well. Horse archers. Infantry are right behind. Get them into a shield wall. Cavalry. Move you forward and get you into a wedge. Horse archers might ride with me over here, or we could just put them up front over here. It'd be too much of a struggle. Got a couple of horse archers coming through. Get the glaive out. Move through and eliminate a couple of them. Hopefully take minimal damage ourselves. I want to try and shepherd them in towards my cavalry. Nah, I think I made a mistake here. Or did I? Oh. Bit of damage there. Not the end of the world. Nice. Oh dear. I have overstepped my bounds. Chased them right to their front. All good though. Looks like I've maybe drawn them forward. Back around over here. Oh, I just... Good stuff. Oh. Let's go, let's go. I'm hoping my archers will start firing soon. First archers are definitely getting some work done. First archers fall back. Slow on the draw there. Not the end of the world. We're okay. Archers, fire freely. Come on now. Archers doing alright. Yeah, scare them off. Oh, amazing. Do you see that shield bounce? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, seems... Things are going alright. Okay, excellent. Horse archers move up top over there. Two soldiers left over here. One rider left over here as well. I want to make sure I've got my eyes on front, though. They are creeping towards us. Come on now, drop that man. Got him fully surrounded. Yep, coming towards us. Archers are firing away. Skirmishing time now. Fair enough, fair enough. Horse archers able to fire as well. Cavalry in their wedge formation. Go ahead and join our cavalry, actually. Look at those kills coming through. Passed. Lost a freebooter, unfortunately. I think that might be our first loss, actually. Right, men. Prepare yourselves. Move them up this way. Seems as though they are holding their ground. A lot of archers. There's a lot of archers. Taking some losses over here, but we're doing okay. Oh, seems as though they've spotted us. 118 archers. Perhaps pull our cavalry back a little bit. Keep them safe from their ranged fire. This skirmishing is lasting a bit longer than I'd expected. Regbald of the Hills, unfortunately, has been dropped. Merely wounded. He'll be okay. Oh, now we're starting to take some losses. What is this? Oh, we're okay, we're okay. The horse archers back a little bit. Guys are unwilling to ride forward. Finally, they're coming, it seems. So holding the line back over here. Rejoin. Are our archers in loose formation?
We fight on foot.
Infantry charge. Make sure they're in loose formation over here. I don't think they were. Cavalry. Follow me. Shut this nonsense down. Come on now. Ride out, ride out. I just want them to come to me and like I said, shut this down. There we go. Beautiful. Charge. I need to keep myself alive over here. Doing okay. Excellent. Well done, men. Well done. Beautiful. Our infantry's charging forward as well. Archers. Advance. Horse archers. Advance. Let's go. I think we'll be quite okay over here. Famous last words, I know. Because you can see some of these archers and stuff, they're able to kind of stand steady and getting work done. Don't appreciate that. Ho ho ho, here we go. Here we go, good stuff. More coming through, reinforcements back over here. We're gonna crush that. Gonna push right through them. Gotta make sure my cavalry doesn't get stuck in melee though. There we go. Infantry have arrived over the cusp of this hill. All good things happen at the cusp of a hill. All epic moments happen at the cusp of a hill. Who do you think you are? Apparently extremely lucky people. Extremely lucky people. Come on now. There we go. Arakazate will regret joining the Imperials in their war. Alright. Seems as though our job here is done. Seems as though our job here is done. There have one last noble still standing. Don't know if he rides with the horse archers or what, but let's see if we can't catch him. Oh, he's been dropped by an Imperial legionary. The poetry in that is truly magnificent. Well done, men. Yet again. Only 49 lost. That is not bad. Only 49 lost, 26 wounded, 112 leveled up. We obliterated them. And it wasn't a bad fight either. They weren't entirely weak. I mean, again, they weren't strong, I would say, but it wasn't bad. Let the final cleanup happen. Seems like that's all there will be. Alright, fair enough. 11 kills myself. I thought I improved my tactics and stuff. Doesn't seem to mention it over here. Fair enough. We did quite well. That's not bad. I'm happy with these numbers. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Moving on, though. This is taking us to a completely unexpected direction. Bannerlord, you give up? Good. There's no call for further bloodshed. Indeed, I agree. My prisoner now. Archon Altanos. Is he saying congratulations on your victory? He is. You're my prisoner as well, good man. Emperor Garios himself. Call back your dogs, he says. Call back yours. Alright, no troops over here, just a bunch of prisoners. Should we pick any up? We have room for quite a few, actually. So, let's see. If they have any good legionaries, sure. These guys as well. Heroic line breakers, don't mind if I do. Highborn warriors, that's probably a good idea. Morphian champions, why not? Why not at this point? Trained infantrymen. Sure, I guess we could pick them up and then train them ourselves. Get that infantry that I keep talking about needing. Imperial veteran infantry as well, sure. And some Valandian infantry. I think that'll be everything. I think that'll be all. Because again, there's probably better prisoners to acquire elsewhere. So let the others in our army pick these guys up. All done here. Pick up all the loot, of course. Yeah, doing okay. Excellent. Quite good, quite good. Done here. Varen Castle has been saved. 209 defenders. Let's go ahead and visit so some of these guys can leave some soldiers behind. I don't think it's a bad idea. Leave some troops behind. I could take a look as well at leaving behind some prisoners. If we have any valuable, we do indeed. Of course, we just got them. Aranor, Mihir, Altanos, Garius. Leave them all behind. Get some influence. Good stuff. Improve relations. I think it was already maxed out, but I'll take it. Gained a level actually there as well. I'll take that too. A focus point and an attribute point. Oh man, this is always a challenge. Now my charm is up as well. Immortal Charm. Every 5 skills after 250 gives you +1 influence point per day. Yo, are you kidding me? We're at +21.17 right now. If we do that... Yikes. +26.17. That's huge. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but that is not insignificant. Let's see. We use two-handed and pole arm quite a bit. Both of these are capped off. Tactics also doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Decrease the duration of disorganized state, which is quite helpful. Improviser, no morale penalty for disorganized state in battle. Okay. Call to arms. Parties you've called move faster while moving to the army. Less influence required per party to called into the army. Reduce fortification bonus in simulations. That's all simulations. That's all fine. I don't know if one focus point will get us up over here. Decisions. I feel like we should perhaps do tactics and vigor. I feel like that balances between the two. Oh, you know, that like barely helps. Like barely helps. It's okay. We'll come back for two-handed and polearm. I think these have been working decently enough lately, and I've been trying to fight less personally, right? So I think having higher tactics reflects that as well. So all done here. Oh, nope. There's actually Regbald of the Hills as well. His crossbow skill has improved. Increase the stack size for quivers by +4. Troops will have more bolts as well, or puncture. Crossbow ignores 10% of enemies' armor. Same goes for the troops in the formation he's commanding. Let's go with puncture. Sure, why not? I believe that's everything we have to do here. Yeah, done. Good stuff. You can leave. Don't expect there to be anything at the Lord's Hall. So yeah, let's go ahead and leave. Oh, Vipon. And Saratus. Raiding Cantrek. We could try and catch him. Without our 2 followers, our speed is at 4 point something, right? So why don't we go ahead and... Right now we are disorganized, are we? No, we're not. Alright, why don't we go ahead and leave these guys behind? And try and catch Saratus over here. 3.3. I thought we were at 4 point something, but I guess not. Still, faster than Saratus. And he's going to raid Cantrek. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and get Parabard and the Hill to join us soon. I don't want them running off elsewhere, you know what I mean? Oh, are you going to attack a caravan? Come on now. Be better than that. Right. Parabard, the Hill, come join me. First we must have this conversation. Come on now, don't get away from me. Tonis clan was destroyed. Oh. Wow. Another clan. With Nikasor's death. Nikasor was a chieftain of the Battanians. He died of natural causes in 1106 at the age of 58. He was reputed to be just and honest, but ungrateful. That is good. The Battanians weaken further. Time seems to be on our side for once. Come on now. Come on now, Saratus. Let us speak. Sanayon married Alanith. Fair enough, good for you. Morkan of the Valandians escaped from captivity. Let that be. My friend! Fate clearly loves to watch old friends fight. Still, don't think I won't do my duty. And I mine, Saratus. Now, let us discuss your liege. Join me, and together we can rule as one. You are my friend, but even so, this is a risky conversation to have. As your friend, I give you my word that I won't breathe a word to anyone else about this conversation. Nice. 100% critical success chance is a pretty good starting platform. I can't argue with that. I gave an oath to my liege. Garius is not known for keeping his word. Yes, you might be correct. Garius and I have been through a great deal together. Listen now. It is well known that you and Garius loathe each other. Beautiful. Now can we afford him is the question. Can we afford him? And what will he bring with him? This isn't bad, actually. This isn't bad. It's not fantastic, but it's good. You might be correct, he says. Very well, you've convinced me that this is something I can consider. It's a dangerous step, however. Of course it is. What must I offer you? A fraction of my wealth. Are you serious right now? Okay, hold on. If we do the Merchant's Bane instead, we have a few of them. We could use all of them and a little bit of money. I think that's one too many. Oh, we have so many. We have another handful. Oh, okay, this is great. This is great. I wonder if there's something else I could give him instead of money. Like, we've been carrying the silver ore around everywhere. Nope. I mean, it is worth something, but I would rather use it as the symbolic gift that we've used it as in the past, right? Yeah, I don't think there's really much else that is worth nearly as much. What about some lamellar half-barding? No? Not worth anything? Alright, cool. Let's just give him some money and get it over with. I doubt he'll take too much. Don't intend to haggle too much either. Auto offer? Sure, that's fine by me. Yes. All done here. Beautiful. This is excellent. I'm glad I chased him. Join me, old friend. Emir Saratis. Beautiful. Very well. This is a great step to take, but it must be done. And just like that, we have taken another castle. This war favors us. This war favors us. The Konya Castle is under siege. Oh, not just under siege, but under assault. Ooh, that's a close one. Don't think we'll win it, unfortunately. That is a close one. We could respond to it and take Ataconia Castle back immediately. En route, we could perhaps put... not much else to put under siege en route, actually. That's not bad, though. Yeah, we know there's a couple of nobles there, which is helpful. There was a noble that traveled down south over here as well, but I don't think we'll be able to chase them down. So fair enough. To Ataconia Castle we go. And that takes us back to the other front, as it were. This is good. This is good. Ataconia Castle. Oh, they gave up the siege. I can't remember the names now of who was sieging over here, but did we flip one of them? Because I see no other reason for them to give up. But that's worked out wonderfully. Okay, excellent. Legetta. What kind of a garrison do you have? Or should we perhaps go to Lanaken Castle first? We have no new prisoners, if I'm not mistaken, that are worth leaving behind. Right, we don't have any noble prisoners or anything like that. So, yeah, let's just move past Lanaken Castle. With its 190 defenders. Honestly, I feel like strengthening it wouldn't do enough. If the Battanians want to come here in full force, they will eliminate whatever garrison we can leave behind. Sedaron of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner. Cecil... Oh, this isn't good. Oh, no. Escaron of the Northern Empire declares war on the Ishkas. Man. Seriously? And this number actually is still moving up higher and higher. Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, the Northern Empire is not that strong or anything, but we'll be okay. A minor distraction, I suppose. Riding over to Legetta. Put it under siege, perhaps. But we'll see how big its garrison is. I'm sure a response force will come. 405. You know? We could go for it. It will draw nobles to us. Do we have any other vassals that are nearby? Saratis is nearby. Ira is nearby. Again, they'll cost us some influence, but not a bad idea. Just to get us over our numbers right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and call these guys in. In case an army comes and responds, we need to be able to defend ourselves, right? But Legetta will be put under siege right now. That's great. That's great. And let's take a quick look and see what our other armies are doing. Traveling to Lycaron, traveling to Amitatis to besiege, and patrolling around Varan. Oh, that's me. Still traveling to Karenia Castle to defend. Okay, very well. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nyantai, Hologin, and Debana of the Crusade have all been taken prisoner by Lek and Morentios. Not a name I'm familiar with, I'll be honest. Jabal Zamudr is under assault. Oh, the Aserai trying to take back what is rightfully mine. Someone in my party will be able to recruit as well. Northern Empire and the Sturgians have made peace. That's unfortunate. Alright. Our siege begins here. Nadea of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Avalatos. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Besiege the town. There's nobody here to speak with. Correct. I've been told, actually, that sometimes there will be people in, despite it not being listed up over here. I've never seen that myself, but I believe you, obviously. Put the town under siege. Get to work over here. Not what I pictured myself doing on this glorious day, but here we are. Get all this done. Get to work over here. 421 defenders, it's not that many, and we have reinforcements arriving shortly as well. Hopefully we won't need them, but looks like we will. Looks like we almost certainly will. Relations continue. Again, I wish I could see Madwan the Carpenter. I wish I could just see Madwan the Carpenter doesn't show up. Want to know where you are. Just want to know where you are. There we go. Ira has arrived. Good stuff, good stuff. Siege camp is almost done here, and there is Saratus joining me as well. Beautiful. Could have chased them down, but I guess I prefer that you didn't. Well done, Saratus. Some of the reinforcements are arriving. Our siege camp has been completed. 423 defenders, eh? We should be okay. We should be okay. 425, so I guess some wounded are being healed in there. Or just the militia is growing stronger. Etheria the Mouse. Who are you? What are you? We're being born. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tamnu is under attack by the Aserai as well. Have they no respect for their own kin? Not once did we raid. Not once. Come on, man. Destroy raiders at Galend. At least it's nearby, I suppose. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that I could at least take Lagetta. It would take like 4 or 5 days. It would take like 4 or 5 days to take Lagetta, I think, to break its walls, to assault it. And then we have to go to Galend, right? It was saying? Galend. Paused over here. Can't even zoom out enough to show you exactly where it is. We're close. We're close, though, is the thing. Like, it's at the coast. Oh, man. Look at all those sieges, actually. You can kind of see Renya Castle, Myzea, and Varagos Castle are all under siege. This is a hot mess. Traveling to Myzea to defend. Traveling to Pravend. Traveling to Hassan Falk. Did you not decide to defend Karenya, after all? Come on now, man. See, I come here, the other side starts to falter. I go there, this side will start to falter. And of course, I can't push for peace with anybody. There's no support across the board. I mean, I don't even have enough influence. I have less than 1,200 influence. I don't have enough influence to force the conversation. This is a stupid war, man. Why? This is a stupid war. At a bit of a loss. And again, I will clarify. I know it might seem as though there's no big deal with the conspiracy, but there is. But there is. You know what? I'm not entirely sure if I should abandon this siege or if I should stick with it. And I would love to hear your thoughts. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're calling it a session. I suppose you could call it a bit of a cliffhanger. We could also, if we so desired, simply assault the castle. 400 defenders, though, we would take a lot of losses just climbing the walls. No, that's, I think, maybe too much of a risk. Something to think about, but highly unlikely. I don't think our surgeons would be able to keep up with the number that we would lose. So it would be nice to take Legetta and then turn around and then respond to this conspiracy, abandoning our army, letting them, you know, support the area and whatnot, so that we can move more quickly as well. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm concerned about the conspiracy. I'm very concerned about the conspiracy, but I don't know if it'll trigger before the 20 days are up. If we have a full 20 days before it triggers, we're fine. Because we'll get to Galand in like 2 days, 3 days, maybe tops. Maybe 4 tops. And the siege will take like, what, 5 days, I think. At most. Lots to ponder, folks. Lots to pontificate, I suppose. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you had a good time. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. Lets me know what I should do more or less of and how I should go about doing it. As always, of course, as well, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.